Okay, now we're going to move on to the second part of our presentation today to talk about the California Youth Leadership Forum, which takes place in Sacramento, and it's for students with disabilities, known as YLF. Next slide. We're going to show you a short little video about the YLF experience that our students had this past summer up in Sacramento in July.
YLF, YLF, I know we're gonna be BFFs. Can't wait to see everyone. I know we're gonna have a whole lot of fun, talking and singing and doing our cheers. And when we leave, shedding some tears. YLF, what a treat. YLF, so glad we can meet.
YLF is the place to be for leaders with a disability. We study, we learn, we network a lot. We visit the Capitol, we discover how they fought for disability rights for you and me. YLF is the place to be.
Advocates like Judy Humane empowered us when they took a stand, and they helped change the status quo. Thanks to them, this upwards will go. YLF is the place to be for leaders with disabilities.
After YLF, we'll reach new heights and discover why. That is what see, what song in the bay. Oh.
YLF is the place to be for leaders with a disability.
YLF is a place to be for leaders with a disability.
YLF is the place to be
For leaders with a disability. YLF is a place to be for leaders with a disability.
All right, next slide, please. So what is ILF? It is a week-long self-advocacy and leadership conference for high school students with disabilities who are currently sophomores, juniors, or seniors. During the week, YLF delegates will build advocacy and leadership skills, meet state policymakers and other professionals with disabilities, design a personal leadership plan, live on a college campus, make lifelong friendships, and create a community of support they can rely on for years to come. Next slide. Who is YLF for? It is a cross-disability program. We have a really diverse representation from all types of disability, counties, communities, backgrounds, and lived experiences. The only requirements to apply is that you're a student in California, you're at least a sophomore in high school, and you're a student with disability. We encourage students who have leadership experience, potentially through involvement in community or extracurricular activities. This past year, we had 2 students from one of our local high schools, Newbury Park High School, attend YLF, and they had a really good experience up there. Next slide. What are some things that happen at YLF? I know to start off with, you get to fly up to Sacramento free of charge, and during the week as YLF delegate, you participate in various workshops and panels on topics related to employment, education, and independent living. There are breakout sessions where you have the opportunity to further explore the topics through activities and discussion, and create your own goals and leadership plan for independence. Next slide. After YLF, it continues to provide leadership development by hosting different workshops, regional events, and community opportunities with our alumni network. We encourage as an alumni to return to YLF and also serve as a mentoring staff for future delegates. It's a great opportunity to build work experience and boost your resume. There's also a national network of YLFs that host events that bring together alumni from across the country. California was the first state to develop YLF, and then finally other states started to pick up and offer the same activities. And YLF isn't all about workshops and going and meeting delegates. It's also about having karaoke night, movies, barbecues, going to see the Capitol, and just getting out on the campus as well. So it's really a lot of fun for students to go up there. And they take about 50 per year. So it's definitely an application process. Next slide, please. Now we're going to hear from some of the YLF alumni and their experiences at YLF.
Okay, delegates, give me a Y. Y. Ooh, give me an L. L. Give me that F. F. What's that spell?
It's really interesting how I got here and I was like, I'm so scared, I'm so nervous, oh my gosh, this is really overwhelming. Within an hour I was like, whoa, these people are awesome. I think I want to be here for the rest of the week for sure.
It's been probably the most amazing experience I've ever had in my life. And I'm already starting to cry. Oh my god, okay.
YLF is really important to me because I've been trying to improve how to advocate more for myself. I learned a lot of history that I was never taught in school.
My favorite part of YLF is getting to hang out and making new friends and going out and going on the campus tour.
My roommates was my favorite part of coming here.
My favorite part has definitely been the sort of community that's formed.
The desire that I have for myself is to be able to take all of the stuff that I'm learning in YLF outside of YLF, just to be like carrying it on.
The people here have been absolutely amazing, and I honestly have never been surrounded by people like that before.
I really appreciate being given the opportunity to come be here, and if I'm being honest, I want to be a staff next year when I come back.
Okay. Next slide. So if you are interested in YLF, they will be having applications opening up very soon. In fact, they said they're actually starting them already. Matt Baker is a great contact. He's one of the contacts up there. If you have any questions about YLF, feel free to reach out to us at Department of Rehabilitation too. We connect with them an awful lot. There's a Facebook page for them, Instagram, YouTube, and you can also visit the website, which is www.dor.ca.gov/home and then YLF. So we hope that we'll have some more people from our community go up there again next year. It really is a lot of fun. Next slide. Okay, and that's it. So we want to thank you so much for joining us for our introduction, our first Student Services info session this month. We have another one coming up the end of October, and there'll be more information about that as well. Thank you very much.